Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
So I've got to make sure I know. What's her name?
Mike.
Kelly, Joey,
Chris,
Arena.
Got it. Good job.
Guess what? You just did the intros, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, Gloucester. We're here at the Bliss Bites Cafe at the Cape Ann YMCA. Do they call it the Cape Ann YMCA, or is it some kind of...
I mean, I think locals do, but it's the Glenn T. McLeod YMCA now.
All
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
We are joined by Arena McWilliams Lopez, which is a mouthful, but I think I got that right.
Yep.
Second time. So you're not... Oh, we only have one podcast virgin today. So we're going to get to you in a second. But you have a special
He's like,
question.
oh,
Do you
no.
remember your podcast virgin question that we asked you?
No.
Okay, well, it's a refresher then. But you are the owner of the Bliss Bites Cafe at the Y. I was here this morning and was kind of blown away, and that's why we're actually here right now.
Yep.
Chris McCarthy's with us.
Good morning, Gloucester. Good afternoon, Gloucester.
I'm your host, Joey Shimataro. Kelly Kniff is with us.
Hello.
Pickleball legend.
Keep all that.
Go Kelly.
Amends other things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike Coder is with us.
Morning, Gloucester.
Another pickleball
Legend.
legend to be. Trending.
Legend.
Trending. He's trending.
I am legend.
He's trending this way.
Yeah.
Is that the right way? She's trending this way. But I just wanted to so the reason that we are here mainly is because there's been a search that I've been going on for a long time, but when I don't feel like cooking at the house and I want a healthy alternative, like delicious, healthy alternative. Other towns, Salem has a place called Life Alive. If anybody has been there,
Yes.
it's like a vegan cafe, and it is. Have you been there?
I haven't. I've heard about it though.
It's
I've got to
amazing.
go.
It's amazing. But so the reason I was so happy today was because your food is of that quality of really delicious and healthy food, and not breaking the bank at the same time. And so I don't know how we had you on earlier with the Bliss Bites right here. This
The
product,
balls.
right here.
The balls, Joe.
Bliss
Get it right.
The raw energy snacks, and they were great. But I didn't know that you had it in you to be like an entrepreneur here with a restaurant. Have you been in the restaurant business before,
Well,
or cafe business?
I have a long time ago in my 20s, not as an owner, but I worked as a server in a number of Gloucester restaurants. So I was going through a number of accelerators. I have a background running business management programs. So it just, I don't know, probably most entrepreneurs know you just get a drive and you don't know what's going on and you start telling people you're going to open this business and all of a sudden you're doing it every day and it's crazy and you're not sure how it happens.
I read a book a long time ago. It was the creator of Survivor, and he actually has a bunch of other shows. And the whole impetus, the whole thing behind the book was, as being entrepreneurship is, if you think something all the way through, you'll never get started because there's always going to be there's always going to be some kind of obstacle that's going to prevent you from getting started. And he's like,
Is that Simon Cowell?
no, not that's Survivor. No,
Oh, Survivor. Okay, yeah.
and he's like, if you have a passion for something and it's a good idea, just throw yourself into it and you can figure it out as you go. And more times than not, that passion will lead you through.
Absolutely.
But as far as food goes, can you tell me, like, were you always a health conscious person, and is that why the why made sense for you?
Yeah, so I've always, so I grew up with my mom was, I was a kid in the 80s and I was always embarrassed about my school lunch because it was like super healthy and kids thought it was so weird. And, that set a foundation for like my body just knows when I'm eating junk. And then during college, I ate a whole bunch of junk and I got really sick. And so I realized that, a lot of it was to do with my diet. So I completely changed my diet. I couldn't eat gluten anymore. I couldn't eat dairy. And that's how I started making these raw energy snacks to kind of get back to it. The balls. Yeah. Yeah. And then I just felt like it was a really good mix, just being part of, I wanted to be part of, initially I was thinking, oh, maybe like Equinox or something like that. But what I love about the Y is it's super accessible. You got people from all different backgrounds here, all different ages. And I love that sort of like social impact aspect to the Y too.
Joe was embarrassed about his lunch too in high school. He had a Winnie the Pooh lunchbox.
And he had white cloth napkins too.
And white cloth napkins,
My mother pressed them.
And hopefully not like peanut butter and fluff, right? I mean, as delicious as it is.
Probably. I mean, I
You had tuna fish often.
Oh, dude.
I think I ate
that's
school
big.
lunch,
That's
actually. I
big.
think my mom had me. I think I ate school lunch. I think in grade school you kind of graduated from the lunchbox thing.
Yeah.
But I think one major thing, so people understand, you don't have to be a member of the Y to come here, right?
No.
So
No.
I think this is really, really important because I love the restaurant scene in Gloucester, and I'm not going to pretend that I eat healthy all the time. Right now, I'm happy to be trying to be, the winter when the winter comes and when not as active, I'm trying to take care of myself, and so I'm so happy to have this option here with and a lot of like kind of healthy food doesn't necessarily equate with delicious food. When you
Yeah.
can check all the boxes off of healthy, delicious, and reasonably priced, there's no reason to not eat here every day. As far as I'm like, if it's breakfast after you work out, a smoothie. Actually, let me go to the thank you. Wow, look at Pat.
Wow.
That was
that's
all
good.
Pat.
She's good.
She's really good, Pat. You get big time star on your forehead. Why don't you go through the menu a little bit and talk about some of the favorites?
Yeah. So, and because of this partnership with the Y, I've got kids that are coming after school. They're a little bit. I like to say that my stuff is like a gateway to healthy food. So I make it so good that people are like, okay, healthy food is not bad. So, I do have normal things that everyone recognizes. Like for breakfast, I've got bagels, egg and cheese. I even have some bacon. Overnight oats is a really popular one here because we make them from scratch. So they're made with oat milk, so they're dairy free. A lot of people are starting to get sensitivity to dairy. We've got grilled cheese, mac and cheese, and panini. I mean, it's Gloucester. We've got to have panini. I kind of play around with like the traditional panini. I just add different healthy stuff to it, and then I've got a power bowl for like super healthy people. But the power bowl, I think
Like me.
anyone would like that.
Yeah. She built those for me.
We've got some smoothies coming out actually for the table, so people get to try smoothies.
Joe and I have tried the overnight oats. Outstanding. I mean, the serving size.
I think you have it priced too cheaply. I mean, it is $4.50.
Yeah.
Wait, is it $4.50? What was it?
It's a little crazy.
It's like outrageous. I mean, that's why I was like, you can come here and not feel guilty about any part of that meal. Like it's inexpensive, and you leave after you work out, you feel nourished.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're not looking for that next quick hit of some kind of crappy food that's going to demolish all the work that you just put in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the quinoa bowl too. Joe got the
What
quinoa bowl.
Oh, I
this
got the
morning.
special today.
Yeah,
the plant-based. The plant-based. There's
bowl.
quinoa power bowl.
Yeah.
Add a picture.
Quinoa, toasted.
Oh, it's right here. Look at
there
Pat.
it is.
Jesus,
Wow.
Look at Pat. Is she on her game?
She's so intuitive.
Jeez. Look at that. I mean,
I gotta buy her a lemon drop.
Joe, how many times have you pooped after eating that?
No, I haven't pooped yet today.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here come the
good.
smoothies.
Oh.
Okay, thank you,
Oh,
Grace.
look at this.
These are the 2 almond joys. I know we got 1 almond joy over here, so let me just put it down.
Oh, the almond joy.
Almond joy,
There you go, Michael.
vanilla sky,
Oh, the
Thank
vanilla
you.
sky. That's new, right?
peanut
Sounds
butter,
Joe got the peanut butter.
Thank you.
and then
Oh,
cheers.
Oh, baby. Here we go.
thank you.
I'm being,
Thank you.
Pat, put up the menu again so people can see what's in these drinks that we're drinking.
look at that. Boom.
Oh, she did. Do you
Oh.
have the back?
No, I
With the
didn't. I didn't
smoothies?
do the back.
Oh,
Oh,
the fuel
see?
and nourish.
Yeah. So this one has almond butter, dates, chocolate, oat milk, and a dash of nutmeg. But the chocolate
Right
is
there. Oh, you got it. You got it.
there. We go.
Right there, Mike. Good. Good job.
Mm.
It's really good.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That is
so that
so
should
yummy.
keep you going for at least the next couple hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Even after this?
I don't know what's going on
what
with
is
that.
You might have
It's
to
hard
That's
to
it.
say that.
I'm gonna have to go check. Yeah.
So you can also get these with a protein shot.
Mix it. Pour
Yeah.
the smoothie right into the wall.
Yeah.
So here's a question because, so if I'm trying to lose weight right now, like in what instance would you want to add a protein shot?
I mean, I think the activity is really important. So one thing I would say about protein shots is you got to make sure you're working out. I would say it's great to do either before or after, but the protein is going to make your muscles bigger, right? Or it's going to make your body bigger, more full. So if you're trying to lose weight and get lean, I don't know if you need the extra protein shot.
Right. That's a,
Yeah, it depends what your goals are. Like if you're
bulking.
bulking up,
Yeah.
like superhero status.
I want a
for
six
sure.
pack. I want a six pack. How
And
do
you
I
might
do that?
want to get it, but not
Protein?
every day.
No,
Lay
you
off the 30
no,
pack.
I think you,
Pour
I
a
think you
six
bulk
pack.
and then
Lay
you
off
cut.
the 30 pack.
Yeah,
You bulk and then you cut.
yeah.
Right. No, thank you so much for having us. I recommend if you're into like super healthy things. So do you change up the Power Bowl every day, or weekly or something?
Yeah, I usually do a monthly short list of specials. So I'm graduating into our new 2022 menu. So I'm sticking with the original menu that we had until the end of the month, and then introducing some new stuff so
Yeah.
that my staff knows what's going on once we get the full menu
Yeah.
out.
Oh, right.
What are your hours here?
We are open. We used to be open 8 to 6 Monday through Thursday. We're opening a little later now, 8:30 to 6 Monday
8:30
through
6.
Thursday, and then Fridays and Saturdays we close a little early because people don't seem to be coming to the gym on Friday and Saturday nights.
And what is it? What would a good? See, I haven't even thought of. It hit me today. It really hit me today when I had that Powerball. What would be a good lunchtime thing that would be healthy option? What would you say some of the better?
They
Like,
got salad.
outside
They
of
got
the
the
smoothie.
Y salad.
Yeah, so I would say Power Bowl is definitely like top healthy lunchtime thing. If you're going for something leaner, like I'm on the go all the time. I like to eat a big breakfast, big dinner. So I would do like a smoothie with our ricotta toast. It's like
Oh, yeah, I saw
like a
that.
nice snack, and then you're not super weighed down by your lunch.
Oh, can you pronounce that again?
Ricotta.
Joe, Joe. You have to correct her.
I knew I was
You
going
have
to get
to.
that wrong.
You have to correct her.
No, but my wife says it the same. Ricotta.
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 You get the ricotta.
Ricotta. With a little honey drizzle and some nuts on top.
Mm.
Yeah, it's so healthy.
Mm.
It's just like an open face sandwich.
So Mike had a question.
Wait,
Yeah.
Is there a grab and go option for like if I'm traveling to Gloucester, going to go to the beach?
Yeah.
Can I stop here in the summer and grab my breakfast or lunch too?
Yes. So we have you can pre-order online, and you can just say like I want this at exactly 10 o'clock. Have it ready for me. So you can pre-order online. I go through local delivery service called Shark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Delivery.
Oh, Delivery
so,
Shark.
Yeah,
Shark.
Delivery Shark. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can get it delivered. And then we have like lunch boxes for kids, but
Mm.
we can always
We're
box
big.
up
Winnie the
lunch
Pooh?
for.
We're
Can you
big.
go Winnie the Pooh for
We
Joe?
could actually. That would be nice. I love Winnie the Pooh.
I couldn't believe it.
That's
18 years old, coming to the cafeteria with Winnie the Pooh.
That's
Joe.
so
Very
cute.
courageous.
I'll look for the picture. I saw the picture.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Yeah.
We're going to
Oh,
talk.
how about the website?
Oh,
We're gonna put
we,
a website
we
up.
have it up there.
You have it up there.
Thank you.
Right
Share
here.
the podcast.
Online at blissbitesco.com. So you can order there. They'll have it ready for you. I suggest, honestly, come here, get healthy, work out at the Y.
But
Yes,
you don't have to be a
definitely.
You
Y
don't-
member.
That's
You
a
don't
big
have
part
to be
of
a Y
it.
member.
And if you share today's podcast,
Oh, that's right. So Irina donated this. This is actually a nice, good quality hat.
Joe's a hat guy.
I have a hat
Yeah,
guy.
he's a hat
And
guy.
I like the trucker hats too.
Yeah.
Bliss Bites baseball cap. If you share the podcast and type shared, we'll enter you in when we draw for one of those.
And
Thank you.
speaking
Yeah,
of great
thank you.
food, look at who's walking in. Beth
Oh,
and her
that's the
husband
boss.
from Bravo.
Hey,
Hey
hey guys.
And there's Kate. There
And there's
goes
my
Coke.
wife. Go. Bye, Kate. Love you. Oh, that's it.
We are.
We're taping. Come say hi.
We're eating healthy stuff,
Oh, good. I love Bliss Bites.
so we can eat
Ah.
pizza.
We went in the car on the way here. Bliss Bites.
You did?
And I love Bravo.
Thank you.
So good. I tried the gluten free.
Oh.
Bliss Bites in my car in my house, and I just pop them when I'm like,
What's better?
there it is.
We
There
eat
it is.
here so we can eat at Bravo
we call
later.
it closing the
That's the
loop.
move.
Closing the loop.
Thank you.
Yeah, Bravo
Nice
is
little
so
ball.
good.
She's fantastic.
Yeah.
And her son Nick, they're so wonderful. Oh, look at that. We have someone that shared it. Right now, Sandy
Sadie
Noble.
Noble.
You would be the winner if no one else shares it. You'd be the winner
Yeah.
right there.
Okay. Go
So
see
we
it.
get that
We
going for us.
we have to add Arena to the list of women business owners.
I know it's been a huge trend this year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Oh, time out, Joe. Your wife's coming back.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I see her coming in.
She's not smiling.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, she's back.
Should we go to commercial?
Oh, oh, yeah, big. Yes, she got to go to. She must have left something. Anyway, so the reason that we're all here before the pod, not for the podcast, but we started coming to the Y, and the main reason we started coming to the Y was pickleball,
100%.
and we are pickleball. That's all we talk about. We have a text chain that goes back and forth, and it's literally populated all day long with pickleball talk, which is bananas. But Kelly,
So much that you actually left the conversation.
I did leave the conversation.
Twice.
Too much.
My phone
We'll let him
was,
back in.
my phone was blowing up.
Podcast version.
Oh yeah, thank you, Michael. Mike, I would be remiss if I didn't ask this next question. As a podcast virgin,
Yes.
we ask a two-part question. The podcast virgin question is you have to picture yourself on death row,
Yep.
and the warden comes in and says, "Tomorrow's the day that we're going to execute you." And so he's going to provide you with a meal from any restaurant, anywhere in the world. What would the meal be, and what restaurant? Not home cooked. It has to be at a certain restaurant.
Okay. I would like nachos from Agave in Newburyport
Oh, yes.
and
One of my
frozen
favorite places.
margarita with sugar on the rim. And I want the creme brulee from Paris, any cafe.
There you go.
Nice. See that? She had the answers right there. Some people,
Some people
I
we
mean,
ask
I
like-
really am
and they
planning
have
on,
it
in
home.
case it happens.
in case it happens, do you have something to tell
I
us?
know. We have to worry about
You
you.
never know. There's a lot of fun.
You sure you want to be on camera right now?
I heard there was a little incident last week. Part two, death row sub from a sub shop. What sub shop and what's the sub order?
It's not a sub shop. It's the Willow Rest, and I'm going to get the Anchor. It's a really good sandwich. It's like barbecue chicken, and it has avocado and bacon, and
Oh,
like a
Sounds so
barbecue
Nice and
sauce.
healthy.
I haven't.
Yeah, it's so good.
I haven't. I know the
French
Cuban
fries?
is the Cuban there is like very popular. I
Good
didn't
for
know
your
that.
soul.
I
Mm,
haven't heard of
Very
that.
good. Not good for you.
yeah.
That's
Good for
a
your soul.
good for
Once-
yourself.
Once a week is not bad. instead of once a day.
It's only a
Or
once a weeker.
when we go on vacation 3 times a day. I'm happy to report, because of pickleball and coming to the Y, I got to my goal rate 188, and after holidays and vacation, I'm at 190 right now, which is like pretty impressive for like the amount of drinking and eating we do on vacation, and being in my Italian family for the holidays.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. I'm pretty happy about that.
Nice job.
Sandy thinks she won the hat already.
Sandy didn't win the hat. He did not win the hat. If other people share the podcast and type shared,
Yeah, Sandy,
It's-
you
it's
can't
a-
have everything.
yeah.
It is a good hat, though. I like it.
Sweet hat. It's a very sweet hat. So Kelly Kniff, as the resident pickleball expert, how long have you been playing pickleball?
I think I've been playing about 6 years.
6 years, and James
JD.
Diaspisi jumped in with a share.
Nice.
Get a good hat.
He played, and James
He's fully- he just got his
JD
racket
Aspisi
today.
was here this morning.
Oh, GD.
He played
he's
very
played
well.
3 times now. He's hooked.
Yeah.
Right?
He is.
He was diving everywhere.
We played Sunday at the Y for 3 hours.
How much younger than us is JD?
It's
gonna be
about
10
years.
8 years.
8 or 9 years. Yeah.
I asked him his age because I wanted to play in a golf tournament with him. So he's going to be 9 years younger than me soon. So 8 years right now, 9 years in 2 weeks.
So you can dive for those balls. I didn't see you
Yeah.
diving.
I do not die.
I'm
I
not diving.
preserve my body.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to.
Yeah, it's
No,
She's always in the right
quick.
place.
I know.
I
She's
can
quick.
run.
She can. You got one today on me that was like over everybody's head. You ran
Yeah.
it down, and
Yeah, that was good.
yeah. In return.
She told me to duck. That's when I was
Oh, yeah.
responding. She's like, duck.
Get away.
I dropped to the ground.
so. What would you, for people that don't know pickleball, what would you say pickleball is?
It's a combo of like tennis, ping pong, badminton, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
It's a smaller court. It's smaller paddles or lighter paddles, and like a wiffle ball.
Yeah.
So I started when my mom said, "You have to come watch me play this at the senior center." And
Really?
I went and I said, "All right, Mom." And I wasn't so impressed because it's quite slow with my mom, but then I tried it with other people and I was hooked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it because any kind of level of, not any, but like I would say 90% of people can pick up pickleball within a couple times and play and be active.
Wow.
In 1 hour, you can learn pickleball.
Right. And like if someone's sitting at a desk and they're kind of like everything has just gotten tight
Yep.
and you're not moving and it's the winter time,
Don't
right?
describe me like
I'm
that.
describing me. I'm
Jesus,
describing all of
The only thing
the
that
3 of
Chris-
us right here. The 3 of us.
Okay.
No, but like it's got us moving and active
And
and
you're
you
playing
use
a
your brain.
when you're playing a game.
And
you
you
use
use
your brain.
which is why, like, it's good for older people.
Yes.
The scoring is different than tennis.
The scoring's the hard part.
It's
is
the
to
hardest
try
part.
to remember this shit.
But you can help each other
Yeah.
with the score.
Yeah. No,
Well,
but
if you're like
Yeah.
Mike, he adds 2 or 3 points to his
does.
score all the
I
time.
got a hot
Yeah.
pencil.
He's always
Hot pencil.
like Brian Cross.
no, it's I so we discovered actually Chris brought this up a couple of weeks ago that pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the United States.
It
Yeah.
is.
Maybe
And
the world. Maybe
It
the
is the
world.
world
Yeah.
now.
It is the world. So, we play here at the Y, and I've had this push and pull between like talking about pickleball on the podcast because I see a lot of the people that we know showing up, and the court's getting a little crowded, and I don't want to piss the old timers, not the old time, the people that have been playing for a while.
The people that-
Sorry, Joe. You
people
already.
that- people-
But the people who beat him.
Yeah, the old people that beat my ass. I don't want to upset them in any way, but I really think just like it's important to come here and eat this really healthy food that's delicious. Like when it's like it checks off all the boxes. You can play even if you're not like physically like in the best shape of your life, and you can get in better shape, and you can get your heart rate up. And
I played a guy 80 years old, and he beat me. Well, him and his partner beat me.
Bill.
Yeah.
No. This was
Down in Florida.
Down in Florida. 80 years old, and he was unbelievable player.
My mom's 80 and she'll beat you.
Let's go
She
right
will.
now. We'll do a podcast and we'll film it.
We'll live film
You
it.
go
should
live.
because it's amazing.
Well, is this a good segue to move into pickleball personalities?
I love the topic because
Before we do, how did they get the name pickleball?
Okay.
Do you know?
Yeah.
This is
good question.
the story that I heard.
Oh.
It was invented in Washington State, and these two guys were looking for a new game for their kids. So they're trying to figure out how they can make an easy game for the family and the kids. And as they were practicing, their dog Pickle had to go keep chasing the ball.
Oh, the dog pickle.
And when they're
Interesting.
meeting to say, what are we going to name this sport? They said, well, Pickle did all the work. Why don't we name it pickleball?
Oh, interesting.
And that's supposedly.
Supposedly,
the
okay.
story.
Mike, you're gonna have to
Catchy,
do
too.
some research on that to do some fact checking.
Yeah,
Can you do
check
some
that
fact
out.
checking?
I would.
Max,
It's
Hearsay.
it's in process. Processing.
I think we need. I mean, I love playing here at the Y, but I feel like with the explosion of the sport, and I mean, we were down in Naples, Bonita Springs, and they had these unbelievable outdoor courts.
Yeah.
And you could see how many people were playing, and more people coming. With the expansion and the explosion of the popularity of the sport, and because anybody can play it from 80 years old down to teenagers, like I really would love to see us get some outdoor courts in Gloucester somewhere.
Yeah.
should tear up every tennis court and just put pickleball courts.
No. Don't
What?
get people mad.
Yeah,
Some
we
players
don't-
will kill you.
What are you talking about? I think that's a great idea.
Why don't we add the
Let's call
lines
Mayor Verga.
to them?
Let's call Mayor Verga
Oh.
right now.
Please.
He may be
There's
watching.
some extra space around here.
There is
somewhere.
space
Yeah.
and the what's it called? The Community Preservation
CPC, Community Preservation
CPA.
Act. Yeah.
Okay, they could get money to put courts in both Gloucester and Rockport,
Oh, there you
I
go.
believe.
Really?
There's also USTA where you can apply for grants.
Really?
Oh.
And you could put the lines on tennis courts and have nets on the
Cool.
side that you put up.
Yeah. There's a couple.
There's a
So-
lot of things that could be done.
Yeah.
So here's a question:
Yeah.
could you have, how a tennis court has, the
Tennis court
the
fits
things
two
that-
pickleball courts.
It does, so you can play
On
sideways on either
with
side.
tennis net.
Yeah.
If you go to Hamilton Wenham, they have a box and you get the nets out of the box and you put them, the lines are already there on the tennis court. So a bunch of us play there.
Oh, so
Oh,
we can
that's
go to
great.
Hamilton and play.
You can, we want it in
It's a secret.
No, but
Gloucester.
Yeah.
that's too far.
Gloucester.
Too far.
We're gonna rip all the tennis courts up. All the
If
outdoor
someone
tennis
was to
courts gonna
improve their
become
game,
pickleball.
can you help them with that?
Yes.
That's a great segue,
No,
I'm
Mike.
trying to improve your game.
JD says, I blame Mike for getting me into pickleball, but I'm so glad I tried it because he's now addicted.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
addiction.
Yeah, I mean,
It is.
I spent way too much time on Amazon looking to buy, to get the right racket.
Yeah, I mean,
Let
I'm
me
not-
tell you why it's good. Like why it's maybe better than tennis. Sorry, tennis players.
Oh, see?
It's easier to learn.
Yep.
It's light. If
Yep.
you go on vacation, you just put your little light paddle.
I brought my
Right?
paddle with me in my
So
bag. I have my
easy.
own paddle with me.
You never have to call one or two people if you're playing doubles. You just show up.
Right.
Yep.
You can go anywhere and look at pickleball near me and find where to play.
I think that one of the hugest parts too is that it's not like so. Say you're doing tennis, right? And it's like the court times. You
Yes.
have to
Right.
be there at 2:00, and it goes till the game is over, and then that's it.
Right.
Like you show up here at the Y, we officially start at 8:00 till 10. Is that what it is? Monday through Friday.
Even 7, I think, on
Yeah.
Monday, Wednesday.
It's
Friday.
published today. People,
Yeah.
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 it's known that people check the
The
Okay, yeah.
elite athletes show up at 7.
But you're right. Like I've gone
Oh, yeah.
places and then I need to go to Target. Okay,
7:30.
that was enough for me. Bye, everybody.
Right. Like
Come
I
in,
It's
go
not
out.
a big deal.
that's exactly what I did this morning. I played like 3 or 4 games, and then I just take my paddle and I head upstairs. I get on the elliptical for 20, 30 minutes, and and call it a day, and then come here and get my Bliss
And
plates.
that's how it is all over.
Yeah.
What if you don't have a
to stay.
paddle? Are there extra paddles here?
Yes.
There are.
Yeah.
We do have extra.
Here they are. And usually when they sell them on Amazon, they come in a set.
Uh-huh.
So like when I come, like I bring my bag and I have 2 paddles. Anyone, you should try it. If
Yeah,
you
I'm
want to
gonna.
if you want
I'm
to
gonna
try,
try.
try. Come tomorrow morning. I'll lend you my racket.
Yeah.
But yeah, and everybody's super friendly,
Mm-hmm.
except for the
Couple
the
people.
one or two very aggressive
Outliers,
The
yeah.
outliers. Yeah.
There's personalities everywhere, no matter where you go, not just Gloucester.
Yep.
And there's always some little things to work out, no matter where you go.
Yeah.
People are people everywhere,
Right, but it's for the most part people are.
and it's fun. And it's
Encouraging.
like, I don't know, it's also not just like a rich person's sport.
No.
It's an everyone sport.
Es-
There is
especially
$40 for
Es-
2 rackets.
especially
Love
here
that.
at the Y. I mean, at the Y, even if you don't have, if your family is having struggles, you can come in and talk to them, and they'll get you in for zero.
Yeah.
You can qualify for a free
It's just
membership.
all comers and
Yeah.
all personalities.
Yeah. So do we want to go through the? But everybody want to take a certain personality on that's most interesting. I think the most interesting one to me is the
Overcoacher? Overdressed.
the one that has
That makes
The
the
overdressed.
equipment guy that has the gloves with the
Russ
the
brought a
Velcro.
glove.
I saw.
Did you see that
I
picture?
saw that. I was going to post
Russ-
it. I didn't
That's
write-
entertaining.
Russ brought
I
a
wanna hear about
glove.
this.
I'm like, oh my god.
Headbands,
Headband,
like
glasses.
Safety
wristbands,
goggles.
safety goggles.
Cup.
So
we met a guy that wore a cup
Oh, yeah.
because he
Oh,
got
wow.
hit there
It
once,
happened.
and he goes, "I'm never gonna feel that pain again."
Wow.
I got hit in the eye in Bonita Springs.
Oh, yeah, look at
Swear.
it.
Now you wear
I can see it.
goggles or no?
No, I was contemplating wearing goggles.
I wear a hat because I've got hit in the eye, and usually this
Oh.
stops.
Oh,
Interesting.
oh, that's the move. Then.
That's the move.
That's my move.
Yeah.
That is the move. Okay, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just
Yeah.
sweat
I just
in
like
the
to
water.
Just wear a hat.
Huh?
I just like to win. I play to win.
Then you have Mike.
Yeah, but you have
super,
some people super intense.
aggressive, super intense.
I have fun. I keep it light and fun. I
Mike,
lose gracefully. I lose
you lose
often.
great.
I play righty sometimes. I'm left-handed. I do play righty.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, Mike's
left-handed
the other
too.
personality where when he's not playing, he yells at other people when they break certain rules. I was helping
Real
JD.
Master.
I was talking about the kitchen and when he can go in the kitchen and not the
And
kitchen.
you were wrong.
Mike from the other side of the gym starts running over. Chris, no, you're wrong. This is how it works.
Oh, what? You tell me. What were we wrong on?
Well, I'll
If
defer,
if the
I'll
ball
defer
goes
to
into the
coach.
kitchen.
I'll defer to coach.
Yeah, okay.
on the kitchen
Oh,
rules.
Coach
Hear what
Coach
you have to
Kelly.
say.
So you,
Yeah, oh,
you,
yeah. Let's see.
you can go in the kitchen anytime you want. At any point during
My
the
wife
game,
says stay
you
out
can
of the
go in
kitchen.
the kitchen anytime you like. You cannot strike the ball in the kitchen
Yes.
while you're in the kitchen unless the ball has bounced in the kitchen. Then you can go into the kitchen and play it from there.
Oh, okay.
Right. But can you enter the kitchen whenever you
Yeah, you could already, like, say the ball's way up high, you know it's going to bounce in the kitchen. Go ahead, get in there ahead.
It
Just
doesn't
play
have to
it off
bounce
the bounce.
first.
but it has to
What's
bounce
the kitchen
first.
Has
for
to
pickleball?
bounce. It's like this area 7 feet from the net.
Okay.
It's like a non-volley zone.
Because if you didn't have that,
It
Yeah.
would be tennis.
it would be tennis. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's great though.
So my personality is I swear a lot, and it's very difficult for me to
Control. Oh, I have the
Control
video.
myself.
I'm gonna play a video right here.
with me swearing.
We'll see. We'll see what it
Common
is.
occurrence.
Here's. I want.
I
Well-
tried.
What was? Okay. What was this? What was this failure?
I didn't. Did his team serve that or no?
Yeah.
You
just
received. You
returning?
received. You
I
didn't-
received.
yeah.
Oh,
Are
I
you just
received.
receiving serve? Okay, you need to get to that line on one shot rather than
Right after I
too slow.
right after I hit it.
Hit it high so you have plenty of time if you're not super fast, but you might be super fast.
I've
Hit
played
it
with
high.
you. You know how fast I am.
All right, hit it high.
I'm
and
the
then
road
get to
runner.
the line.
They call me the road runner.
Right. Okay, a little faster then.
I have certain weaknesses that I don't want to divulge right here because I know you guys would exploit them.
Joe, now that Joe got hit in the eye, he's afraid of the ball, right, Mike?
Did you see me today?
6
Did you
times.
see me
he's
today?
like-
I did. I made a comment actually.
Did you see me
I'm
today?
teaching Joey
I
over here
am
not to be afraid of it.
I'm scarred from that incident. I was like, oh, I'm turning my head. I'm not keeping my eyes open.
I have
look,
the.
there it is.
I
What
have
is the ball
Oh,
like?
there it
It's a
is.
pickleball.
It's a hard wiffle ball.
It's a wiffle ball.
Oh, okay.
There
It's
it is.
exhausting.
Ow.
Like when you get hit hard and in the eyeball, it really.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It stung, but I was trying to be like, because it was like an 80-year-old lady that nailed me.
Yeah.
So I was trying to be like the man. They're like,
I'm okay.
hey Heidi, how are you? Heidi Dallin, living the dream. You gotta come play pickleball with us?
Annie rehearsal.
What?
Annie. I have an Annie rehearsal.
An Annie rehearsal. Annie, the show.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Daddy
Manchester,
Warbucks.
Essex.
There you go.
Annie, Manchester, Essex.
Annie. Yep, Manchester,
Tonight?
Essex. Just a precursor to Shrek at West Baton.
Oh.
fun.
Oh, my stepson's in Shrek. He's Lord Farquaad.
You don't think
Excuse me?
don't know that? We talk
That's it,
about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk about you.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Have you ever seen that meme? Me and my dog talk shit about you. I think it's hilarious.
I have a picture of him in costume. I just sent it. I just gave it to Kate.
Oh,
I sent it to Kate.
that's awesome.
We're going to come see that.
Yep. The February 15, 16, and 17.
Actually, Chris, they need you for a fundraiser.
Send me a press release and we'll post it on the blog.
Well,
Need me to
Every
paint?
Friday night.
Annie
From
is
5:30 till
in
9.
January.
Are you looking for ushers?
For Annie?
Yeah.
Sure. Would you like to usher?
No, I would not like to usher. But Pat Galpiaz is running the back
Pat.
end right here. And I bet she'd
Yeah.
love to.
Pat and Jimmy.
Pat and
Jimmy
Jimmy
would
love
love
to
to
usher.
do that.
Oh, wait, they don't have booze there at that one, do they?
Sorry, it's in a school.
Oh, sorry. Pat's out. Pat's
Do you-
out.
No, I
That's
think they're theater lovers. I think that they can deal with them.
Do you need any adult actors? Like, do you want Jimmy to dress up as
Something
something
silly.
that
Daddy
the
Warbucks.
kids can?
You know,
Daddy Warbucks.
let me think.
That's
We
right.
have a fabulous Daddy Warbucks, a sixth grader at Manchester, and he's practically 6 foot. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy's not 6 feet.
So, but we'll see. And you know,
Wide-
maybe
6
some
feet wide.
understudies. Some understudies. You know, any of the orphans going to quarantine, maybe Jimmy and Kat can go in.
Yes. Oh,
love to
they
see
would.
that.
They would love that.
Pat, what do you have to say about that, Pat?
Pat,
See if she is.
they need some understudies.
So here we go. JD Aspasy asks, is the Y ever going to do pickleball on the weekends?
Yes, we're going to add hours 3 to 5 on Sundays.
Oh,
3 to
nice.
5 on Sundays. There you go.
Oh,
Oh,
3 to
Pat.
5.
Pat just responded. She's in.
She's in.
She'd love to. Yeah, she'd love to help.
Nice. 3 to 5 on Sundays.
Yeah.
Him and Jimmy will help. So
When is that?
I'll have you get in touch with them.
Oh, cool.
Or I hope really soon. Like,
Nice to see
we
you.
could do it now. if you
Oh, is it open?
We'll see you. Bye, Heidi.
All right.
Heidi Dallin, the
Bye.
famous Heidi
Sure.
Dallin.
Good to see you, Heidi.
Absolutely.
Oh, there's Heidi.
Yes, Heidi.
Not afraid of the
She's the
camera.
best. No, she is not.
Not afraid of the
She
camera.
is not afraid. She's the best. So wait a second. Saturday. So Sunday 3 to 5 pickleball. That's great.
Yeah, you could go drop in.
Yeah, we probably won't make it for a couple of weeks though until
Football,
football's
right?
over. Yeah.
Well, when you're ready.
Wayne Moulton.
I'll be there.
Wayne. I'd like to see Wayne Moulton on the Wayne the mailman on the pickleball court.
How is Wayne chiming in? Is he out?
He should be out doing his route
I
right
know.
now.
Wayne,
He's
come
done.
on. My mail better not be late again. I'm waiting for some checks. Wayne, I'm waiting for checks. Fresh back from vacation.
Oh, so Wayne went to
Oh.
the swingers place down
Did
the
he go to the
Villages?
villages?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was
My
out.
mom went there.
Oh, your mother's a swinger too?
Oh, yeah. Big time. She
Do we
loved
got
it.
confirmation right here?
Does she have the loofah hanging off of her antenna?
Is that the move? What's the move?
That's
move?
No, that's the signal that you're a swinger down at the Villages. If you have a loofah hanging off your
I didn't
car
know
antenna.
I knew about that.
What if your car doesn't have an
Is
antenna?
it? Yeah, the STD.
What was
yeah.
this? Well, she went like this. I knew about the STDs. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah. So your mother's
Now I
watching this
know.
right now. She's all right.
Wayne, no, you, Chris. with no you, Chris. But Wayne's sister lives down there. The
Yeah,
Villages?
Wayne's sister lives down there.
And he was nice enough to extend an invitation to go visit her. So I think we have to go on assignment, Joe.
You have to. Can I come? I really
Yeah.
think I love
Is your
it.
mother in the Villages?
No, but she went for a month.
Swinger convention.
That's,
At the swinger convention.
Oh, really? What was it? You have been there or no?
She's been there, and
Oh.
you can play ping pong, platform tennis,
They got
pickleball,
everything.
line dancing, golfing.
well, they have everything.
You can just play all day,
It's enormous. I mean,
which
now,
is what my mother likes to do.
It's the size of
Besides
Manhattan.
swinging.
it's the size. It is. It's the size of four Gloucesters.
Yeah.
The Villages is the size of four Gloucesters. We spend way too much time talking about the Villages on this podcast.
Yeah, the
We
home
just
prices
can't
probably
wait to
went
go.
up.
Home
But I
prices
wanna
are
go.
crazy. No, it's interesting.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten a letter from the Villages.
Inviting
Infringement.
Infringement.
I thought they would invite you, right?
Well, we did get invited from one of the residents.
Yeah, but we were a little concerned because we don't swing that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't know.
You can be
There might be
yourself.
expectations that
Yeah.
we're not going.
Yeah,
You don't
that
have the loofah.
I'm not loofah. No
Wait.
loofah on my car.
I'm too young to go that way.
I'm a one-woman
just
guy.
yet. Even though I turned 55. Which would need to do a podcast at the Villages. Yes.
Yes.
I think
Great
that would
idea.
break all kinds of records.
Do it.
Pat, do you have the graphic from Chris that says how to tell that you're an adult? Do you have that ready?
Let's see how good Pat is.
Let's see if she has it. She put it in the show notes. Oh, there we go.
Look at that.
How to tell you're an adult? Why don't you take it
Well,
away?
I saw this somewhere, and I turned 55, in a couple of weeks.
Now eligible for housing.
Yeah,
At the Villages.
exactly. I know.
Oh,
Yeah. But, I try to figure out if I'm an adult every day. And as I read through these bullet points, I think I can officially say that I'm an adult because I do gain 30 pounds overnight.
Overnight.
Well, I'd rather go out than sleep. I'm not a big sleeper. Everything is starting to hurt, not all the time. Depends on what I do. Comfort comes before style. I have my favorite spatula. Everything feels like a chore. College students look like they're 12 years old, and then I'm always annoyed. But I'm not always annoyed. Only when I watch the news.
And when you're driving, you're an angry driver.
Oh, I'm an angry driver.
Only
Yeah.
lose to me in
He's got,
pickleball.
he's got definite
And when I lose
anger
pickleball.
issues.
All right.
Anger
So I
man.
guess I am annoyed. So
I think that college student thing is interesting because
yeah.
they don't look like 12 years old to me, but I have not a problem. But this has been a thing for a long. I think since I turned 40 years old and older, that like women between the ages of 20 and maybe
Speaking of good food,
and maybe 45.
Wheels.
Oh, that was Wheels?
That was Wheels.
I didn't recognize
Everybody
that
comes
mascot.
here.
Yeah.
Everybody comes to the Y.
Mile marker.
Women
Oh, yeah.
between the ages of like 20 and like 38, I have no idea where they fall in that range. I don't know.
yeah, you can't tell.
It's hard.
You
I
can't
agree
tell.
with that.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't it
I was driving through the St. John's Prep a few months ago with my two boys who went to St. John's Prep, and we saw the freshmen walking around, or all the students, but you could tell who the freshmen were, and they looked like babies. I mean, it was amazing. They were like floored, and I'm like, yeah, well, you look like that too, 8 years ago. So
I was
pretty interesting.
during the football weekend.
What the hell is this?
I was watching,
You're almost done with it.
and then Applebee's commercial came on. And the whole thing was the Cheers theme song played during the Applebee's commercial, and they're like clinking glasses and stuff like that. And it was so disappointing to me that Cheers would sell out to Applebee's. Because
Money talks.
money's definitely toxic. But
Oh,
this
yeah.
was like, Cheers was like one of the best sitcoms,
Yeah.
top 15 sitcom of all time, top 12. And to sell out your theme song to Applebee's is a chain. Cheers is supposed to be like a
Cheers.
Ted Danson owned it, and they had their staff of
business.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the bar that everybody wants to go to.
Like,
I'm not running to go to Applebee's necessarily.
No,
I mean, their food is good. They get some good salads, but
I've never been.
no?
It was such a sellout, and such a shame for like to take a discredit or a demerit on the Cheers brand to sell them out for the song to Applebee's. I don't know. It's like an iconic show.
In terms of the contract, you don't know what they are. They could be just single use for that single commercial.
Yeah.
We don't know that they sold it out. They could just temporarily
So
license the song.
I wouldn't get
Think it through.
so angry.
That was one of my favorite shows. Did you watch it growing up?
I didn't. I was
You were too
I was
busy.
working.
He was studying.
He was busy.
Mike was studying.
How about you? Did you watch it?
Cheers?
Yeah.
You mean the commercial or Cheers?
No,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cheers, yeah.
That was the start of Must See TV. That was the Thursday night lineup.
I thought Benny Hill was always a star on TV.
no.
Benny Hill was classic. Benny Hill, oh my goodness.
Benny Hill.
Benny Hill was
Oh, my
fantastic.
My dad used to make me leave the room. Benny
Oh,
Hill.
I could watch
Yeah.
it. My dad let me watch it.
You did?
Yeah. But my parents were kind of like very lax.
Oh, they were. I
let-
had some
my parents-
conversations with your dad when I
My
was
parents let me,
a youngster.
do things. He was there, but as long as you show up, as long as your
Yeah.
grades weren't terrible, you show up for work, he gave you a little leeway. And I'm trying to be that way with my daughters. But the second,
How's that going
and I let them know, no, it's going well. I also let them know the second that you fuck up, all those privileges go away. So,
It's a good one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the kind of way to go.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's it for us. Is there anything you want to add for pickleball to get people
Yeah,
to
'cause
play?
I have
You
to-
also
I have to run to the restroom.
we haven't mentioned that you give lessons.
I tried.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you were
lessons.
trying. Yes, I give lessons
Where do you give lessons?
here
Here
at the Y.
So how do people get in touch with you?
They sign up here at the Y, and we set up the time.
So it's not. Is it during the pickleball time or is
It's
it?
going to be probably mornings like at 7 to 8 or at 10 to 11 or on Sundays.
Okay. No, I think it's if you're intimidated and want to have, and I think it's a really good idea.
Especially beginners should take lessons.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
should always take a lesson to start.
Yeah.
But you can also go to YouTube, right?
Pickleball101.com.
Go to YouTube. In fact, even before anyone comes for a lesson, go to YouTube, get a basic like scoring in pickleball, positioning in pickleball, watch while you're not under stress,
Yeah.
like trying to learn.
Playing with
And
friends.
also, should we mention that do not wear black-soled shoes like Jimmy Dalpiaz did?
Yes, and they've
Have
almost
they,
got
have, they,
off the
have, they,
court.
have they recovered? I mean, I know that we had a
Yeah.
big crew out there last
Oh
week.
my gosh.
Does Pat have the picture of that? That was
I don't know if Pat had that picture. Yeah, no.
Skid marks all over the place.
Black switch.
again,
Yeah,
I
just
just wanna-
like
Chris, I uploaded the picture. Yeah. So Bliss Bike, they have so what Beth Panagos was talking about. She keeps these Bliss Bite raw energy snacks in her car. So if she ever gets a craving, instead of going drive through like a McDonald's or something, you just pop one or two.
That's what they're for.
Are these only
Yep.
available here at Bliss Bites
Right
Cafe?
now, yes.
Where
Yeah.
have I had them before, though? I've
Yeah.
had them somewhere.
We had
In
them
the
on
podcast.
summer,
Put 'em in the freezer.
I sold them at Sea and Cellar in
Oh.
Rockport.
And did
Yeah.
you sell them at
It's farmers markets too.
farmers markets, but the coffee place, the Gull, Lone Gull?
No.
No, because I
should
think
talk
Lone-
to them.
Yeah, you should, because
Yeah.
I think they had or
There's
have
something similar.
something similar.
But they're like drier.
Are they?
Yeah. I'll
Um,
talk to the girl.
but these are good at keeping your glove box too, in the event that you get stuck on Route 195 or 95 when the snowstorm hits.
like in Virginia.
These things will keep you alive.
23
Or
hours.
on the other side of
You
the
know
bridge.
something? I'm gonna buy some on my way out and keep them in my truck.
I think
For-
I'm gonna too.
for the for,
Sounds
for,
good.
no, because there's a lot of times when I'm going to pick up and drop off my daughters
Yeah.
soccer or something like
You're
that,
dying. You need
and
something.
you stop
Instead of potato chips.
Yes.
That way you don't
Oh,
get
so much
hangry,
better.
Joey, because
Right.
we know sometimes you get a little hangry.
well, it happens. Yeah, no, but
To everyone.
like I occasionally do break down. And I'll get that McDonald's on the way back from the airport. I stopped at McDonald's because I was starving.
Did you really?
Yeah, I got
in my car.
I got a cheeseburger in your car. You see all the French
didn't
fries in
smell
between
it?
the seats?
No, I have to ask Mia.
All right, we're gonna draw the Pat. What were the two names? I'll just we got a couple.
See you, Gloucester. I have to go to the restroom.
Oh my God! Look at him.
Bye, Chris.
I'll be back.
So we're gonna draw. If you share the podcast and type shared, Sandy Noble and James Aspersy. We're gonna draw.
Well, I think we could probably, if I donate my hat, we can give them 2 winners.
Oh, okay, we'll do
James,
that.
James, it's your hat, buddy.
Both of them get hats. Sandy Noble and James Aspersy gets the Bliss Bites hats. Thank you so much for having us on.
Oh, thank you. This
This
was
is
great.
awesome. And again, you can come here. You don't have to be a member of the Y. The Y is fantastic. And if you did come here, you'd probably join anyway because it's a ridiculous facility.
It is
But
awesome.
you don't have to be a member to come and eat healthy, reasonably, probably for less money than if you cooked the same thing at home. So come on down and thank you so much for having us again.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for because you really helped us out getting going with the pickleball.
Thank you.
So, all right, we're
And
gonna
I'm
go
gonna
out.
try that out.
You
Pickleball.
should.
You gonna try?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
should.
I think Sundays is the day.
You'll love it.
Okay.
Little town with big news. 411 come get the scoop. Wake up with Joe and the rest of his crew. It's good morning, Gloucester, to you. Oh, it's good morning, Gloucester,